5 ways to clear your mind and be your most productive self. Most of us have experienced a brain block at an inconvenient, and unexpected, time. Let's look at the symptoms of one and some tips for getting rid of it. It is possible to be in flow one day and out the next. While pursuing my degree, I worked full-time, ran a business, and was involved in a terrible marriage. I had committed to achieving what I had set out to achieve, with little regard for how the demands would affect my life. But one day, I became distracted and unmotivated in finishing my tasks. I sat at the computer for quite some time, but nothing showed up. I was unable to generate. Is this anything you've heard before? If it does, you've hit a mental block. Spotting the signs. I was in the middle of my graduate program, with a lot of papers due, but I was stuck. It lasted many days. Although that was the first time I had encountered a mental block, it would not be the last. When I was engaged in lengthy periods of mental stimulation, under continuous stress, and in a highly creative time, I noticed I was prone to mental blockages. Here are some warning signals to look out for in yourself. 1. Dissatisfied and overwhelmed. 2. Struggling to complete a task but being trapped. 3. Difficulty accomplishing jobs requiring me to think, strategize, or create. 4. Difficulties in generating something of great quality. 5. Having difficulty expressing how you're feeling and what you're going through. One of the most difficult aspects of having a mental block is that it cannot be seen, making it difficult to diagnose. Furthermore, a mental block can occur at any moment, for any reason, and for any length of time. They might vary from severe to acute. Contributing factors. Mental barriers can be caused by a variety of circumstances. Among them are the following. 1. Mental exhaustion. In my situation, I was continually overworking my brain muscles by indulging in creative activities all day and night. 1. I was suffering from mental weariness as a result of my excessive decision-making. 1. My life was set up in such a way that all decisions had to go by me and could not be outsourced to anyone else. 1. My mind was tired. 2. Sleep deprivation. Of the 24 hours in a day, 8 were spent to my full-time work, 6 to my business, 2 to traveling back and forth, and 3 to cooking, bathing, and spending time with my family and friends. 2. This routine gave me an average of 5 hours of sleep every day. 2. 6 to 8 hours of sleep every day is the recommended quantity. 2. I wasn't allowing my brain enough rest to work properly. 3. Disorganization in the workplace. Your workstation should mirror the clarity you desire when working. 3. When my surroundings are chaotic, I have the most trouble focusing on a task. 3. I was in a troubled marriage when I got my degree. 3. My ex-husband was verbally abusive and had a drug problem. 3. He would frequently have tantrums and ruin the house. 3. When I got home, things were all over the floor and out of place. 3. To think rationally, I would need to leave the house. 3. This was one of the elements that contributed to my being as active and out of the house as possible. 4. Imposter syndrome. While completing my PhD, I doubted my experience and talents at the highest level. 4. I felt like I was in a limbo, with years of professional experience but no feeling of being an expert in my industry. 4. This caused me to doubt my ability and delay writing a report. 4. I was afraid of being judged because I wanted everything I presented to be flawless. 4. So, instead of producing, I would get preoccupied with validating myself. Overcoming a mental block. Identifying the fundamental reason of your mental barriers is half the fight. The second part consists of taking some activities to assist you overcome it and achieve your goals. Here are a few ideas to get you started. 1. Increase your physical activity. This is my go-to example. 1. We are full of energy, and when that energy becomes stagnant, mental barriers form. 1. Regular physical exercise aids in the prevention and removal of roadblocks. 1. Exercise physically increases blood flow to the brain, which can help us think more clearly. 2. Grab a coloring book and begin to relax. Coloring is calming and helps you to express yourself creatively without requiring much cognitive capacity. 2. It can help your brain and body relax, which can help your brain work better. 2. When we color, we stimulate different portions of our brain's cerebral hemispheres. 3. Plan your sleep. Putting your sleep on a schedule allows you to control how much you sleep. 3. Your brain can relax if you get enough sleep. 4. Daily meditation. Meditation is a wonderful technique for removing distractions and bad thoughts. 4. It allows us to connect with our subconscious minds and release the thoughts that are holding us back. 4. It also creates inner tranquility, which aids us in gaining insight in any scenario. 5. Music may be used as a sort of therapy to help us process emotions and as a relaxing agent. 5. Music has also been shown to have extremely favorable benefits on our brains. The most essential thing to remember when you're stuck is that you can always walk away from what you're working on. Take some time to unwind and refocus your attention. After all, working will just frustrate you, which is never beneficial. Instead, try some of the alternatives listed above.